That wraps up another edition of the Morning Music Mix. Captain and Company takes off in 5 on oldschool101.com. Class is always in session.
All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote
Today.
because your vote is your voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sad, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabForMayor.com, that is TonySabForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sad.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just one track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive and for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR Weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Disney on Ice is hitting the road, and you're invited. Experience the coolest new adventure with your family and all your Disney friends. From Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Frozen, Moana, Aladdin, and more. Once the fun starts, it never stops. Discover where the road leads you at Disney on Ice Road Trip Adventures. Tickets on sale now. Coming to the Amway Center September 2nd through 4th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
Make some noise! Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1.
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
I'm Val Demings. I grew up black and female in Duval County. My family didn't have a lot. In college, I had a work-study job and flipped burgers. I worked my way up to become Orlando's first female chief of police. In the U.S. Senate, you will have a person who will always fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Power on.
About time we're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company
Is now boarded.
Gate 2022. The thoughts and opinions expressed on Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and/or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-304-0488. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company, now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's 2 for Tuesday.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yo soy Juanita, pero no soy suertecita. ¿Tú crees que porque estoy vestida así, soy una mujer de la noche? Si tú me quieres como yo creo que me quieres, es toda o nada.
I bumped into her at the Coco Cabana down in Cuban town in Little Havana. I asked her name. She said, Juanita. I just had to ask, 'cause I just had to meet her. I heard of fast girls, but she's a speeder. She said she was hungry and told me to feed her. So I got an espresso and a hot burrito. You look real sweet, you fine señorita. Mama Juanita, Madrecita. It's a love thing, baby, so you know it's sweeter. Okay, Juanita, now I must be your guy. She said Juanita's my nickname. Call me Spanish Fly. Mama Juanita, Spanish Fly. Mama Juanita, Spanish Fly. Mama Juanita, Spanish Fly. Mama Juanita, Spanish Fly.
Black girls, white girls, even Puerto Ricans, but the Mexicans and Cubans are also freaking. I like them in dresses with big old chests. I also like the style and the way she impresses. The fragrance of her perfume smells like roses. She's guaranteed to turn heads whenever she is. She lives in Miami and of Latin descent. And being with her is how my time should be spent. I met her in the berries on a Friday night, dressed in a soft, silky dress, color virgin white. I said, hey, pretty lady, just suck on my finger, and tonight you're the one, Mama Juanita.
Sigue. Ay, sigue. No me hagas reír. Qué rico. Ay, señor Mex, estás muy rico también. Ay, papi. Oye, Marquis, ven aquí también, mijito, que yo te quiero. Ven aquí. Y para el final, yo te quiero a ti, Luke, porque eres tan grande. Lo que quiero decir, what I mean is, because you're taller than everybody.
Salud. Salud, whatever. Mueve ni una mujer. Bonita que tú haces aquí con este ya.
Speech. The First Amendment protects material, presumptively.
We don't talk about harassing and sexually brutalizing women in my music, man. We don't do that in my music, man. I'm tired of you saying that.
We got white collar people trying to crap our style, saying we're too nasty and we're too live. Corrupted politicians playing games, bringing us down to boost their fame. They must be joking, thinking we will war, but they're like flies moving the wall. We stand tall from beginning to end, with help from fans and all our friends. Freedom of speech will never die. For us to have, our ancestors died. Don't keep thinking that we will quit. We'll always stand and never sit. We're too live, too black, too strong, doing the right thing and not the wrong. So listen up, y'all, to what we say. We won't be banned in the USA.
It is a year old, but with all the publicity, is a lot of people, curiosity is around. We're selling records to a totally different audience. I take a precaution that nobody else has. I stick with my album. I made two versions.
The First Amendment gave us freedom of speech. So what you're saying, it didn't include me? I like to party and have a good time. There's nothing but pleasure written in our rhyme. I know you don't think we'll ever quit. We got some people on our side that won't take your lip. We're gonna do all the things we wanna do. You can't stand to see a brother get as rich as you. This is the 90s and we're coming on strong, saying things and doing things that you're saying's wrong. Wising up, cause on election day, we'll see who's banned in the USA.
Show in Hollywood, those were 21 and older people. They had the police out there carding the people coming in the club, and they still arrested us for performing in the front of adults.
What is this? Is this not America? This is not China. This is not Russia. This is not the place where they brought down the wall. This is America. We have the right to say what we want to say. We have the right to do what we want to do. And what I do in my house, you might not do in your house. So what I do in my house is my business. And the simple fact of it all is that we are bonded by the First Amendment. We have the freedom of expression. We have the freedom of choice. And you, Chinese, black, green, purple, Jew, you have the right to listen to whoever you want to, and even the Two Live Crew. So all you right-wingers, left-wingers, bigots, communists, there is a place for you in this world, because this is the land of the free, the home of the brave, and Two Live is what we are.
call the captain. There's no need to fear.
Captain and Company in the morning.
He's here.
No, it's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a...
Goodness, I love a good fight. You know that. I think I was born to fight. Maybe I should be a boxer instead of a DJ. Or maybe I should be a Republican instead of independent. Or a Democrat instead of a Whig Party person.
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respected, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treated, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff. You can always return to Orlando. You like it? Tell me what you're working with.
What am I working with? Well, it is Tuesday, primary day. If you did not get up and go vote, shame on you. You need to go vote. When you've got a governor that's trying to make you quiet or scare you or intimidate you, you need to go vote and get his ass out of office. Isn't that right, Slick Vic?
It is correct, Captain. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Did you go vote?
I voted the first day. Early voting was available at 5 p.m. after I got off of work. Very taken care of and out of the way.
Very good, sir. I know I'm going to run into somebody either on Facebook or in the streets telling me, oh, well, I ain't got time to vote. My vote don't count. And you know what? I should smack fire right out of their behind. This is absolutely ridiculous. I even said this in front of the CEO and she fell out laughing. Comparing Donald Trump's stupidity to a woman that got a little drunk and lost her virginity at a concert. And then 2 years later turns around and says they want it back. Are you kidding me? How do you get that back?
No, the toothpaste been out of that tube long time ago.
Yes, so I mean, people, we got to stop this foolishness right here and right now, or you don't care about America. You don't care about the land of the free, the home of the brave, where people have died for your ass to go vote.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. Kind of like dealing with Sound Exchange once again. These people are the most moronic people I've ever met in my life. They're swearing that we're violating copyright rules. Now, let me break this down to you. Even BP knows this one. And I think Vic could what's the word I want to use?
Comprehend.
Yeah, comprehend this. To broadcast a song, stream it online at 320 kilobytes a second is a copyright violation according to the United States copyright laws. Punishable up to $10,000 per song. Now, are you paying attention, people? 320, $10,000 per song. A meeting at noon at your office. I'll be there. I bet you they'll shut the hell up there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, unless your name is God, the CEO, who else? Those are the only two I'm scared of.
Yep.
Anybody else could go to hell. I don't give a damn.
Yep.
So once again, yet another dogfight we've got to get into.
But hey, you've won your share of dogfights, Captain. Otherwise, you wouldn't be approaching 2,500 episodes.
That is true. Thank you, Vic. I'm glad you could change the gears around here. The show 2,500. Why can't I say that right? Will take place on Monday, September. What did we say? 29th.
September 20. Yes, Monday, September 29th.
And already...
Actually, no, September 26th.
Oh, 26th. Okay. Already, I'm trying to get my boy up here at Subway to cater the event. I'm also trying to get the chef from the other day down at Le Bistro to also cater the event. I'm also I ran into a gentleman last night with the CEO having dinner. This gentleman not only was a school teacher down the street from where I lived in Washington, actually Arlington, across the bridge, but he's also in the HBCU Basketball Hall of Fame. And boy, does Teacher, that's his nickname now, Teach has got some stories for you. So we're going to try to get him on before the 26th. Is that the 20? Why do I keep wanting to say the 29th?
The 29th is a Thursday, sir.
Okay, oh, that's probably why. Another excuse to have a cocktail, man. John Gill coming in today after he votes next hour. Right here on Capman Company in the Morning. 2 for Tuesday. 2 songs from your favorite artist, back to back, side to side. And guess what? Sound Exchange, do me a favor. Follow what the Brothers Johnson is saying right here. Hi. Hello. Tuesday on Captain Company in the morning.
for a special announcement.
Captain of the Company in the morning. It's 2 for Tuesday. Slick Vic checking in. Time for you to get your vote and some news you can use to start your day.
The Russian security service said yesterday the car bomb that killed Russian TV commentator Daria Dugina near Moscow was the work of a Ukrainian woman who then fled for Estonia. In a statement, Russia said the incident was prepared and committed by the Ukrainian special services. But a Ukrainian presidential advisor dismissed the claim, tweeting that Russian propaganda lives in a fictional world. Still, we know that Dugina is dead after the explosion on Sunday. She was the daughter of prominent ultra-nationalist Alexander Dugin. He's been a strong supporter of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and may have been the bomb's intended target. The bombing has spurred Russian threats on Ukrainian government buildings, and many government employees are working from home this week as a precaution. Mass events are also banned in the capital of Kyiv this week. There were a few signs of progress after Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met in Lviv, Ukraine on Thursday. The talks marked Erdogan's first visit to Ukraine since Russia's invasion, and it was just the second trip by the UN Secretary General. But there were no immediate breakthroughs toward peace in the region. Erdogan has put himself in the middle of efforts to stop fighting. Turkey is a member of NATO, but its shaky economy is reliant on Russia for trade. Erdogan said after the talks that he would follow up with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Much of the focus centered on Europe's largest nuclear power plant, the Zaporizhzhia facility. Ukrainian President Zelensky and the UN chief agreed on a fact-finding mission to the plant, though it's not clear whether the Kremlin, which now controls it, will agree. Russia and Ukraine have accused each other of shelling the complex, and Turkey's president said during the talks that he wanted to avoid another Chernobyl. UN Chief Antonio Guterres, after the talks, visited the Ukrainian Black Sea port of Odessa yesterday. Grain exports have resumed there this month. Wheat, in particular, has become one of the economic casualties of the war, with already poor parts of the world desperate for exports to again increase. Russia and Ukraine have at times combined for about a quarter of the world's wheat exports.
Dr. Anthony Fauci announcing his plans to step down as chief medical advisor to President Biden. In a statement issued late this morning, Dr. Fauci confirming that he will be leaving that post. He'll also be leaving his position as the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases in December. Fauci says that he is ready to pursue, quote, the next chapter of his career. He's served as the agency's director now for nearly 4 decades.
Coming up in our 10 a.m. news report, tragic flooding strikes the Dallas metropolitan area, and officers in Arkansas are in a bit of hot water. And that's what's going on in the world we live in at this hour. I will talk to you the end of hour number 1 of your entertainment news. And now the captain will give us our voting day forecast.
Yes, I will. North of the border, I don't think they're voting up there. They're doing something crazy, but I don't think they're voting. 69, we don't owe you a damn thing in Toronto. 81 later on today in cloudy skies inside of the Capital Beltway, where we will be soon there raising hell as usual. 75 on the outside, 87 in sunshine for you. Johnny Brooklyn in Kansas City, who he's trying to figure out, why did I send him that email? Just call those numbers for us, please. 67 on the outside, 86 in cloudy skies. Doc and the Gang in San Francisco, 58 on the outs, 72 in clouds for you. Los Angeles, 62 along the freeways of LA, 86 in sunshine. Right here in Orlando, it's 83 and muggy. 92 and sun right now, but hey, it should rain at somebody's house later today. John Gill sometime in hour number 2. What you gonna do besides listen to us and go vote? Oh, you're partying in the streets because it's summertime. Carrie Lucas on Captain Company in the morning. Flight number 2480. Damn, 20 more? And we're at 2,500? Remember, Tuesday, this weekend, join us at Daytona. The International Speedway is the place to be for the Coke Zero 400 on Saturday and the Wawa 250 on Friday night. They're going to be flying around the track, I mean to tell you. And we will be there. Just check us out on A7BN Sports, our sister station, with Rowdy Maglite and the gang.
From the shores of the St. John's on this 2 for Tuesday, August the 23rd, this is BP with your daily horoscopes and a dose of sarcastic positivity. Grab the coffee and let's do this, Aries. Get-togethers with friends or meetings with small groups should prove informative and enlightening today, although some of it may be a bit perplexing. You may have useful information to share, but you'll probably spend as much time listening as you would talking, because listening is very important, especially when people are trying to tell you something that you need to hear. Gemini, some new information about an interesting field could have you browsing the web and looking through books to learn more. This could involve law, philosophy, history, or even spirituality, and you could find so much that you want to take notes or make lots of photocopies. People make photocopies anymore? Jeez. Cancer, today you might learn about new and creative ways to increase your income, possibly involving technology in some way. Listen, I'm all about it because I got to make that money quick. So much new information could come your way that you find it hard to keep track of it. Leo, you lion, you. Social events could put you in touch with interesting people in intriguing professions. You might get involved in some fascinating conversations that provide you with a lot of useful information. But what you do with it is entirely up to you. Virgo, a friend or colleague could recommend some books to you that you want to read right away. Be sure you take breaks and rest your eyes from time to time to avoid that eye strain and headaches today, because those will linger over into the rest of the week, and then you'll be complaining about it on Thursday. Libra, today your mind will be quick, insightful, and inspired. Your creative impulses should go 1,000 miles an hour, and ideas should pop in and out of your head like crazy. You might want to jot them down, though, because as fast as they come in, as fast they will fly away. Scorpio, if visitors are able to pop in and out during the day, you'll be in the right frame of mind to enjoy their company. God, I wish. Expecting interesting news and stimulating conversation is probably what you're looking for. At the end of the day, your mind might be going like a house of fire. Get the fire extinguisher out before that burns out of control. Sagittarius, don't be surprised if your inbox fills with email and your phone rings off the hook. They better be giving me money today. Friends, relatives, and colleagues could have great news and useful information. That's what I'm talking about. I need some useful information right now because these delays are killing me. Capricorn, inspiration is the word for today. Your creative talent should blossom and motivate you to work on wonderful ideas. Hopefully they will be worth some money. Aquarius, today your physical energy, your mental energy should be operating at a very high level. You probably won't spend much time inside if you can avoid it. When do you ever sit still? Expect get-togethers with friends and colleagues if possible, and some stimulating animated discussions. I can only wait to see what we'll be talking about at the track this weekend. Pisces, your intuition is likely to be very keen today. Accurate psychic insights could come to you thick and fast. I didn't realize you were a clairvoyant now. Get your crystal ball and let's head to the Golden Corral. Your imagination is also strong, and you might come up with ideas to enrich your homework or anything else that's on your mind. The Charging Bulls have arrived. It's time for Taurus. Come on, let's get it. Today's things could be rather hectic at work. You'll probably be very busy and happy with whatever results you produce. I need 5-digit numbers at this rate. Come on now. You could tire yourself out, so be sure to take occasional breaks and certainly don't forget to eat. If I take an occasional break, it may end up being a nap, and then my whole day is shot. From the shores of the St. John's, this is BP. I'm feeling salty today. Grab your coffee. Let's do this on a 2 for Tuesday. I'll see you later from sports. Brighter things to talk about, including Tom Brady coming back, if you think that's bright.
Ladies and gentlemen, the party has just begun. Wow, look at all these people. I wish I could dance like that guy. Gee, it must be great.
The heavy sound, no leading on the walls, whoever you are, no walking through the party trying to act like a star. No walking through the party trying to act like a star. nothing gonna stop us or leave us behind. So put your hands together, move your feet to the beat. And the feeling gets much better when you're feeling like
Two songs from your favorite artists back to back, side to side. We're freestyling, kind of like this secretary I know with this really long middle finger she has. She flipped me a bird on Facebook. I wish I could share this with you.
So let your body rock, rock, rock. So let your body rock. So let your body rock.
I know you feel it. Just dance. I know you feel it. Romance. It's automatic. It's automatic. It's automatic. It's automatic. It's automatic.
Day, which means, no, don't go buy anything from Amazon. Go vote. Primary today here in the United States on Captain Company in the Morning.
Captain Company in the Morning, putting a bow on hour number 1 on this 2 for Tuesday. Slick Vic here with your entertainment report. Brought to you as always by the BJ Murphy Show, Mondays through Thursdays, 3 to 6, here on oldschool101.com. Today we have a 2 for stories involving the rekindling romance of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. They said I do again this weekend, but instead of in a late night Las Vegas drive-through chapel, it was in front of friends and family in Georgia. A person close to the situation who was unauthorized to speak publicly said on Sunday. According to People magazine, the wedding was held at Affleck's home outside of Savannah, Georgia, with all of their kids present for the proceedings on Saturday. The celebrity couple officially were married last month in Las Vegas, which J-Lo shared with her fans on the J-Lo newsletter. Representatives for the couple did not immediately respond to requests for comment on Sunday. While the nuptials the second time around were sweet and fun with friends and family, the location might have a little bit of other ideas. We mentioned the property of Ben Affleck being the site of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck saying I do again. The 87-acre property in Georgia is a site controversial for its sign as an intimidation plantation. According to reports, a 2015 segment of PBS's Finding Your Roots series uncovered news of Benjamin Cole, an ancestor of Affleck's who reportedly owned multiple enslaved African Americans. After making efforts to keep the information under wraps, the Argo actor tried to sell the property for $8.9 million in 2018. It was ultimately removed after the listing did not sell. Once the location and the history of the wedding site was revealed, it didn't take long before social media shared their opinions and harsh criticism, with one user writing, quote, J-Lo and Ben having their wedding on a plantation doesn't surprise me. Both give off racist vibes, while another person said, plantation wedding, J-Lo will forever be tone deaf. Make with that, ladies and gentlemen, what you will. That wraps up our entertainment report for this morning. On tomorrow's entertainment report, a reality star involved in an automobile crash, and we take a look at some notable events that took place in entertainment on Wednesday. Slick Vic signing off for now. More 2 for Tuesday coming up here at Captain the Company.
Go vote. Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote
today,
because your vote is your voice.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sad, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabForMayor.com, that is TonySabForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sab.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just one track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive and for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR Weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
By now, you know exactly what a medical alert device is. So let's talk about what we offer. One of the best prices for medical alert devices in the country. If you're on a fixed income, call our special medical alert hotline right now. You'll qualify for free equipment and our best price starting at $1 a day. That's it. You can have your loved one or yourself protected by the largest medical emergency response network in the country. If you need a medical alert system for your mom, your dad, you, or another loved one, call right now and start 24/7 protection for about $1 a day. With no setup fees, equipment charges, or long-term contracts. You've seen the rest. Now call Stay Safe now for our best price. Call 800-615-6816, 800-615-6816, 800-615-6816. That's 800-615-6816.
Disney on Ice is hitting the road, and you're invited. Experience the coolest new adventure with your family and all your Disney friends. From Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Frozen, Moana, Aladdin, and more. Once the fun starts, it never stops. Discover where the road leads you at Disney on Ice Road Trip Adventures.
Tickets on sale now. Coming to the Amway Center September 2nd through 4th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details. Make some noise!
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends. Copyright 2022.
The one and only.
You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
I'm Val Demings. I'm a wife, a mother of 3 sons, and a grandmother of 5. My parents, a maid and a janitor, raised my 6 siblings and me to fight for what's right. As a social worker, I fought for children. As a police chief, I fought for families to live in safer communities. As your U.S. Senator, I will fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
This is a radio message.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
go vote. Hour number 2 of Captain Company in the morning.
Like they always say, it's good for the goose. It's always good for the gander. Oh, sailor. Let me love you till you get it right. Can't you let the others be? 'Cause with you is where I got to be. Yeah. Oh, sugar, where you been? Hanging out with the male friends. Listen, somebody's gonna hurt you the way you love to keep hurting me. And we'll sing, oh, Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. Sing song. Oh, Sheila, you know I want to be the only one. Oh, baby, understand that I want to be the only man. hitting too hard, and I think I'll start to have my own fun. Oh, baby, it's plain to see that you're qualified to fulfill your needs. You think you're pulling over on me? Well, honey, baby, just you wait and see. And we'll sing, oh, oh, Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. This time I say, oh, oh, Sheila, you know I want to be the only one for her. Baby, it's 1, 2, 3. I love you, baby, honestly. I want to dee-da-dee-da-dee. A dee-da-dee-da-dee. Oh, oh, Sheila. Oh, Sheila. Oh, oh, Sheila. Oh, Sheila. Oh, baby, love me right. Let me love you till the dead of night. Can't you let the others be? 'Cause with you is where I got to be. Yeah. Oh, baby, understand that I want to be the only man. You think you're pulling over on me? Well, honey, baby, just you wait and see. And we sing, oh, Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. Oh, oh, Sheila, you know I want to be the only one. Oh, oh, Sheila, let me love you till the morning comes. Oh, oh, Sheila, you know I want to be the only one. Here we go. Oh. You're the girl I used to know, with a pretty face. I see you matured in so many ways. Can't help but tell you how much you've changed. Cosmetics and all. It's so hard to believe you were once my girl. Oh yeah. Ceramic girl, you know you're so fine. Ceramic girl, don't try and blow my mind. Ceramic girl. Oh yeah. So nonchalant, lay back and ready for the world. Much makeup, but you were once my girl. You say you do it just for the fun, but I know you do it just for the boys. Oh yeah. Ceramic girl, you know you're so tight. Ceramic girl, I wanna take you out tonight. Ceramic girl. Oh yeah. It is that makes you want to hide. 'Cause the only thing that matters is what you got inside. So don't go and put on a show for none of the guys. break out the startups and let's go for a ride. Hey, yeah. Oh, I've seen you so many times before, and every time I see you, you make me want you more. You stay at home and paint yourself all day. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll love you anyway. Sing it! Surround me, girl, you know you're so fine. You know you're so fine, baby. Surround me, girl, don't try and blow my mind. Don't you dare. Surround me, girl. Oh yeah. So nonchalant, lay back and ready for the world. You know you're so fine, baby. You know you're so fine. I'm singing the song. Surround me, girl, you know you're so fine. Surround me, girl, I'm trying to blow my mind. No. Surround me, girl.
A ceramic girl. Is that like a blow-up doll? Would somebody please explain that one to me? All right, 17 after the hour. Captain Company. On this 2 for Tuesday, 2 songs from your favorite artist, back-to-back, side to side. My buddy John Gill in studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
You look happy now that you've had some popcorn and coffee.
Well, that popcorn was a little spicy. Salt and pepper popcorn and coffee do not go together.
Oh, yeah. The CEO brought that in last night, and I looked at her, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And then she opened the box, and it was popcorn, and she said it was from a friend of hers, I believe, that goes to church with her.
It's very good. It's just not good with
Not
coffee.
good with coffee. Okay.
No, pepper and coffee don't go together.
Maybe an adult beverage, it would work.
Oh, yeah. But I've got water here, so you know that.
Yes, because you're a busy guy. You're here, there, and everywhere.
I'm everywhere. I'm all over the map.
So tell us
From the West Coast to the East Coast.
Yeah, you sound like me now.
Yeah.
Or no, I sound like you. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm running backwards and forth to Jacksonville. I should probably move to Palm Coast the way I'm going up and down 95.
There you go. Palm
there.
Coast is beautiful.
It is. Got the race this weekend.
That'll be fun.
Then the Jags go to Atlanta this weekend. I'm not going to try that. I'd rather be here for the race with my son.
That makes sense.
And then the next week is Labor Day.
The following week.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the following weekend. I see where you're going.
Yeah, the Monday after next Friday is Labor Day.
Okay. And that's the...
And nobody labors on that day.
You're right. Or they're not supposed to.
Well, I don't.
But then again, you have people up north who use Labor Day as the official end of summer.
Yeah, because we don't have to worry about that here.
Yes, it's we're stuck until at least October.
No, it's summer all year round around here.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe for you, but not for me. The first cold front that passes through.
Well, when it gets 50, I get cold.
You get cold at 50?
At this point in time, yeah. I'm conditioned to Florida weather.
Oh, my God. So tell us what's going on.
I'm just out there doing my thing, surveying, selling, quoting, opportunities all over the place. From the West Coast to the East Coast to Orlando. Just got a large opportunity here in Orlando, so looking forward to that. We'll see how that goes. But things are just popping. And then service-wise, doing a lot of things with our Rotaries, doing a lot of things, the food bank. There's another, I don't know if you're where the Image Youth Center is in Paramore.
That sounds familiar.
We, one of our members did worked on their electrical as his electrician company, kind of fixed a whole bunch of things there, and
well, that was nice.
Yeah. So, and we donate time all the time there, and then at the food bank whenever we can.
Wow. See there, this man is all over the place, doing good things in the community.
And then I've got a big trade show coming up next week. I'm part of the only elevator company in the show. It's called Lending.con, and it's going to be at the DoubleTree in Hilton by SeaWorld. And I'm the only, like I said, there's a hotel executive's going to be coming to be there, and I've got a booth there, so it should be fun. Should be a lot of networking and meeting people and that I don't know, and hopefully meeting people in Florida that I'd like to know.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm going to see your buddy Frank at the track.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I know I will run into Frank this weekend.
Good. He needs to get back with me on what he told me he was going to get back to me on. And he hasn't done that yet.
Well, when I see him, I will.
I appreciate that.
Put in a good word.
I know. Well, he's already talked to Ford's operations, but I'm just waiting to hear back.
Okay.
So, but other than that, just doing my thing. From here, I'm going to go to a Panera and do some work.
How do you do work at Panera?
I just open my computer and go into Salesforce, and I'm able to, as long as I get on Wi-Fi, I can do it.
I don't understand why people go to Panera. What's the big deal of Panera bread?
They have good coffee.
Yeah, no popcorn either.
No, but no popcorn with salt and pepper in it.
Okay, all right, I got you. Now, last question.
Yes.
Before I get back into some music.
Yes.
You did vote.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Because
I voted in, as I live in Polk County, I voted in Polk County.
Okay, very good. I've been trying to tell people all morning long, there's no excuse.
No.
I don't want to hear it. Get your ass up and go vote.
Or vote on, you should have voted online like I did, or voted in, not online, but
by mail.
By mail.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And that's what I did.
Just send me the form, I fill it out, and away it goes, and I'm done.
Yep, and I did that.
Did my civic duty to America.
About a week ago, I did that.
Okay. Good. Even Victor voted.
Wow, that's really that's interesting.
I got after him. Oh, the way I've got it fixed, so you and Vic can talk coming up later this hour.
Oh, we can?
Yes.
Oh, we don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk?
No, we'll talk.
Okay. Because, y'all will probably talk about baseball. Or,
yeah.
What are the White Sox doing, or the Cubbies?
The Cubs are done. The White Sox are 3 back in the Central. So they're really in the hunt still for a very weak division that they can still win. Because I don't think the Twins and the Guardians, excuse me, I don't call them the Indians. Okay. The Guardians are going to hold on.
I know the feeling, pal. How am I going to be in the press box?
The Washington Football Club.
Yes, but you see what I have on, right? I've got.
I know your Nationals.
I got my Nats on at least.
Your Nats.
And then what's bad is the Nats don't play when I'm in D.C. They actually play on the Tuesday after I come home.
Oh well.
I know the story of my life.
Oh well.
A day late, $1 short.
Well, I don't know about that.
Can't be company in the morning.
Feels like my battery's in need of a jump. Our love is running down and fell into a slump. Give me a spark to get the fire burning. Get my engine moving, set these wheels a turning. Romance is here to stay. I'll testify 'cause I need some today. So won't you jump start my heart? Oh, charge me up when I'm running down. Would you do that for me, baby? Jump start my heart. Hey, lift my feet up off the ground. Oh, don't let me down. Jump start my heart. Oh, charge me up when I'm running down. Would you do that for me, baby? Jump start my heart. Hey, lift my feet up off the ground. Don't let me down. When it comes to loving, baby, can't get enough. Hot wine may satisfy me. Don't get me up. Turn on the heat on a cold winter morning. Don't let the seasons change and nature catch me calling. Can't let this feeling just slip away. Our love was meant to last forever and a day. We can't neglect what we cherish the most. So drop your foolish pride 'cause I need you more and more. Nothing good comes easy. Oh, we got to work until we get it right. You see, I love you. I'll never let you go. I wanna hug you in case you keep you right here with me. So won't you jump start my heart? Oh, charge me up when I'm running down. Would you do that for me, baby? Jump start my heart. Hey, lift my feet up off the ground. Don't let me down. Jump start my heart. Oh, charge me up when I'm running down. Would you do that for me, baby? Jump start my heart. Hey, lift my feet up off the ground. Don't let me down. Down, 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 down.
Sounds like somebody on 417 in Aloma, but actually, that's probably people on 95 heading up into Jacksonville. All right, Natalie Cole, 2 for Tuesday on Captain Company in the Morning with John Gill.
You may think I'm fooling for the foolish things I do. You may wonder how come I love you when you get on my nerves like you do. Well, baby, you know you bug me. There ain't
for a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning, rolling along on this Election Day Tuesday. Slick Vic with some more news you could use this hour.
Arkansas State Police and federal officials are launching an investigation after video captured 3 local police officers in Mulberry, Arkansas, beating a man during an arrest on Sunday. In the video, officers can be seen punching a man in the head and kneeing him several times as they pinned him down on the ground. His attorney, Carrie Jernigan, thinks the person who filmed the incident may have saved his life.
I think it's safe to say that he is just thankful. We do not know what would happen if that person would not have been videoing. The fight was escalating with those officers, and you hear that woman on that video yelling, and whoever that is, I think she could have saved his life.
2 deputies and an officer have been suspended with pay. They are Zach King, Levi White, and Thel Riddle. Crawford County Sheriff Jimmy DeMonte denounced the violence.
The conduct that appears on the video that is circulating is not indicative of the Crawford County Sheriff's Department.
Authorities said officers were responding to reports of a man making threats. The suspect, later identified as Randall Worcester, was taken to the hospital, arrested on several charges, and later released on bail. Disaster has been declared in Dallas County, Texas. That's after heavy rains led to flooding this week. Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins declared a disaster and requested federal and state aid. A 60-year-old woman was killed in the Dallas suburb of Mesquite when floodwaters swept her vehicle away on a highway. Meanwhile, there are flash floods expected up and down the eastern seaboard today. And out west in Utah's Zion National Park, rescuers keep searching for Jetal Agnihotri, who went missing during flash floods on Friday.
According to a report Thursday by the World Health Organization, new COVID-19 cases reported globally dropped nearly a quarter in the last week, while deaths fell 6%, but were still higher in parts of Asia. The health agency said that there were 5.4 million new COVID-19 cases reported last week, a decline of 24% from the previous week. Infections fell everywhere in the world, including by nearly 40% in Africa and Europe, and by a third in the Middle East. COVID deaths rose in the Western Pacific and Southeast Asia by 31% and 12% respectively. Also on Thursday, the Vaccine Advisory Group recommended for the first time that people most vulnerable to COVID-19, including older people, those with underlying health conditions, and health workers, get a second booster shot. Numerous other health agencies and countries made the same recommendations months ago. And that's what's going on in the world we living at this hour. I'll holla at you tomorrow with some more news and entertainment. And now the captain will talk to us about Johnny Brooklyn, what's going on in Kansas City, and if he's still talking trash about that preseason game on Sunday.
Well, actually, it's going to be John Gill doing the weather. I've got nothing better to say or nothing good to say to Johnny Brooklyn right now. Go right ahead.
Okay, so in beautiful Toronto, it's 71 and cloudy. In Washington, it's 78 and sunny. KC, Kansas City, 71, partly cloudy. It could have been raining yesterday. San Francisco, 58 and cloudy. Los Angeles, 63, partly cloudy. Our beautiful city, beautiful, is 85 and sunny, going up to probably 98. With the heat index, probably 110. And then Chicago, 73 and sunny.
Chicago, is that the way you say it?
No, Chicago.
Oh, Chicago, okay.
No, it's Chicago.
Chicago, okay.
Yeah, that's how they say it.
Out there on the
That's how the Midwest people say it.
Okay, gotcha. We'll talk more to John coming up after we do some birthdays.
Yeah.
And you won't believe whose birthday would have been today.
Oh, I already know.
The Mamba. We miss you, brother.
Yep, second best ever.
I don't want to take it anymore. I'll just stay here locked behind the door. Just no time to stop and get away. 'Cause I work so hard to make it every day. Ooh. Ooh. There's no money falling from the sky. 'Cause a man took my heart and robbed me blind. Someone stole my brand new Chevrolet. And the rent is due, I got no place to stay. Ooh. And it's hard to say just how some things never change. And it's hard to find any strength to draw the line. Oh, I'm just burning, doing the neutron dance. I'm just burning, doing the neutron dance. Industry don't pay a price that's fair. All the common people breathing filthy air. Lord have mercy. Roof caved in on all the simple dreams. And to get ahead, your heart starts pumping schemes. And it's hard to say just how some things never change. And it's hard to find any strength to draw the line. Oh, I'm just burning, doing the neutron dance. I'm just burning, doing the neutron dance. Ooh.
Two grown men singing Neutron Dance. Unbelievable. Right?
Unbelievable it is.
On Captain Company in the morning. Birthday's coming up next.
Look what you're doing to me. I'm utterly at your whim. All of my defenses down. Your camera looks through me with its X-ray vision, and all systems run aground. All I can manage to push from my lips is a stream of absurdities. Every word I intended to speak winds up locked in a circuitry. No way to control it. It's totally automatic whenever you're around. I'm walking blindfolded, completely automatic. All of my systems are down, 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 down. What is this madness that makes my motor run and my legs too weak to stand? I go from sadness to to acceleration like a robot at your command. My hands perspire and shake like a leaf. Up and down goes my temperature. I summon doctors to get some relief, but they tell me there is no cure. They tell me no way to control it. It's totally automatic whenever you're around. I'm walking blindfolded, completely automatic. All of my systems are down, 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 down. Look what you're doing to me. I'm utterly at your whim. All of my defenses down. Your camera looks through me with its X-ray vision, and all systems run aground. All I can manage to push from my lips is a stream of absurdity. Every word I intended to speak winds up locked in the circuitry. No way to control it. It's totally automatic whenever you're around. I'm walking blindfolded, completely automatic. All of my systems are down, down, down. No way to control it. It's totally automatic whenever you're around. I'm walking blindfolded, completely automatic. All of my systems are down, 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 down. No way to control it. It's totally automatic whenever you're around.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
What's that birthday month out there? I said, what's that birthday month out there? Is it December? Is it March? Is it January? Is it April? All right, we're going to let John Gill do the birthdays. John, take it away.
Well, before I do that, I want to make sure that everybody understands the top thing that I'm looking at here. Go vote!
Yes.
Prime Tuesday. And the 2500 show is coming up on Monday, September 26th. You need to tune in.
All right, it's going to be
Captain
off.
Kristen Hill.
It's going to be off the chain. Actually, you're going to be here too.
I will be here, yes.
Yes, and subs are coming in from our buddy Sedano up at Subway.
That sounds great.
So I'm working on also trying to get the chef to give us some, I don't know, some Caribbean food as well.
What about kielbasa?
Well, if you want to get somebody that wants to give us some kielbasa, let's do this.
All right, let me think about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so birthdays. I'm going to do here and gone.
Okay.
I'm going to do here and then I'm going to do a gone, okay? And then when I run out of gones, I'll go back to here.
All
okay?
right.
So here, Barbara Eden.
You know she's
I
90
dream of-
some,
I
she's
dream of
90 some
Jeannie.
years. I think she's like 94.
She's 95, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Gone, Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Yes, we missed Mamba.
Second best of all time.
Why do you say second?
Because MJ is still number one.
Ooh.
And they know, and they always will be.
Ooh, I might see him at the track on Saturday. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Michael Jordan?
Yeah, he's got a car that races.
Oh wow!
He's
You
got
gotta get
three.
You gotta get a photo with him.
Dude, of course I would.
All right, then I want to see that photo. Okay.
Okay.
Next, Vera Miles is still here.
Yeah.
Wow. River Phoenix gone.
Yes.
Christian Sonny Jurgensen. Wow, he's still alive. Rudy.
Yes, my buddy Sonny Jurgensen, number
Wow.
9 for that team in Washington.
Wow. And Rudy Lewis, Drifter's dead.
Yes.
Shelley Long's still around.
Yes.
From Cheers.
She can pour me a drink anytime.
Yes. Rayfield White, gone.
Yeah, he played for the team with the star in the helmet.
Oh, yeah, the one you don't like.
Yes.
That's what we don't talk about.
You're right.
We will talk about that.
Yes, keep it moving.
Okay. Rick Smith's alive.
Yes.
Telling me a birthday today.
Yeah, you know who he was? He was the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Yeah, played for the Pacers.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeremy Schaap.
Yes, he's a writer.
Ah, okay. And Hugh Douglas is still around.
Yes, he played ball for... Didn't he play for the Fish?
He played for the Eagles, captain, most notably.
Okay. My bad.
And then one of the worst Bears quarterbacks ever, Rex Grossman.
Oh, Sexy Rexy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He came from the U.
Rex Grossman is our quarterback.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember that. Jeremy Lin.
That's basketball player.
Oh, okay. Oh, he plays for Memphis?
Where does Jeremy Lin now play?
He plays overseas, but he was most notable for Linsanity with the Knicks.
Yes,
which is supposed to the Knicks have been a relevant seed since they went to the NBA Finals as a fluke in the 90s.
Yes, back in the day.
And that is all the birthdays today, unless there's some I don't know about.
Lourdes Wrightson, a friend of ours from Spain, celebrating a birthday. God bless.
Well, happy birthday, Lourdes.
All right.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
50 after the hour with John Gill in studio and Slick Vic on the horn, because the two of them have something in common. Unbelievable. Take it away, Vic.
So, as we were talking, having a sidebar conversation during the last twofer, I told Mr. Gill that I will be making my way to the Windy City. Actually, around this time tomorrow, I'll be flying towards Chicago. O'Hare, of course. I ain't traveling to Midway.
No, it's better to go to O'Hare than going to Wrigley.
Look, we had a story a few weeks ago about the 10 worst airports in terms of delays and cancellations, and Midway and Chicago was in the top 5 on both of those lists. I'm like, yeah, let me go to O'Hare.
Yeah, I believe that.
But isn't Midway's in the hood, right?
It's 63rd and Central.
Okay, so bad neighborhood.
Nah, it's near Cicero.
Okay, kind of like flying into Burbank.
Kind of.
In L.A., yes.
Kind of.
By Dick.
Beautiful down to
in Beverly Hills.
Captain,
go ahead. Yes, sir.
Captain, is beautiful downtown Burbank.
Beautiful downtown Burbank.
There you go. You gotta say that.
Yes.
If y'all don't know where beautiful downtown Burbank comes from, you're too young to listen to this damn show.
That's right. And the airport is sponsored by Dicker and Dicker of Beverly Hills.
Mm-hmm.
It took me 40 years to figure that one out.
Yeah, I guess it did.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us about the trip to Chicago, so that John can tell you where to go eat, because I know he's going to tell you where to go get a pie. The best pie in Chicago is where?
It's either Gino's East or Lou Malnati's.
Do you know where those are? Noted. Yes.
There's also another one. There's also another one north of Wrigley called the Chicago Grind. It's on LaSalle.
Are you getting all of
the
this?
The Chicago Grind.
I forgot what the last part of it, but they're on LaSalle, just north of Wrigley.
That's what Google's for.
That's true.
That's what Google's for.
Okay.
That's another good one for
deep dish. To dispute scientists.
That's another good one for. That's another good one for deep dish.
So Chicago is famous for deep dish pies, is what you're saying?
Pretty much, and pizza around the world, the best in the world.
You're gonna get some New Yorkers.
I don't care.
I'm not getting involved in that.
It's been proven that that Chicago has better pizza.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not going to argue.
Okay.
As long as it's reasonably priced, I will have my own research.
And then if you want a good steak, you probably want to go to Gibson's or the Chop House. or Gene and Giorgetti's. Those are some of the best steaks you're going to get in Chicago.
I'm actually looking for some of the Italian beef sauce, Italian beef sandwiches.
So then you can go to either L's number 1 Italian beef on Lake.
Yes.
Or you can go to Portillo's on Ontario, which has probably just as good a beef. And I know we have it here in Orlando, but it's the same beef that you would get here that you're going to get there.
Touche.
Okay.
Touche. And then I will be going to a Cub game on Thursday, fittingly Thirsty Thursday, versus the Cardinals, where Albert Pujols appears to be on track to hit number 700. He hit 693 last night.
Yep.
So I will be in the midst of all the Wrigley people on Thursday afternoon singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" during the 7th inning stretch.
There you go.
Oh, wow. And hey, you're going to have to put that on A7BN Sports.
Oh, of course.
You know.
Picture, as they like to say when they do the disclaimer, pictures, descriptions, and accounts will be on A7BN Sports.
There you go.
There we go. Yes.
And
yes.
I know you don't want to go, but if you want to go to get the best food for baseball, you need to go to the South Side. Hands down.
Okay, is it the best food? Does the best food mean that I have to pay an arm and a leg, or just an arm or a leg?
No, you can get good seats out in left field and center field and right field. They're not that bad. Go on StubHub.
Okay, but not that bad. You mean $10, $12, $14?
No, it's probably more in the Wrigley neighborhood, about 25, 26.
For food?
No, I'm talking about for seats.
Dude, I already got my seat from SeatGeek. No, StubHub this morning. With the fees, cost me $22.69.
I know, I'm saying, but if you want to go to the other side for good food, you get a brat, you get a Polish, you get, they have a pulled pork, they have a lot of good food at a guaranteed rate. Trust me.
I will, as the politicians like to say, we would take these ideas under consideration.
Okay, but whatever.
And speaking of under consideration, Captain, should we take BP Sports under consideration on this Super Tuesday, sir?
Yes, but hold on. Helen is mad. Helen, up there in the Springs, she said that John Gill's commentary about pizza was bull blank.
Well, she's wrong.
See, bull.
She's wrong. She's wrong.
Captain,
I'm going to leave that alone.
Leave that alone, Captain. Let's leave that alone.
Yes. But my thing now, 57 after the hour, before we get to sports, is Vic, why are you paying to go to a baseball game?
What do you mean, why am I paying to go to a baseball game?
Aren't you with the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network? Aren't you with
Yes, I am.
oldschool101.com? All you had to do was tell me, and I would have found out who was the media relations person for the Cubbies, and then voila, you get to go for free.
Captain, can I be honest with you, sir?
Yes, go right ahead.
It's kind of hard to go to the game as a media if at the same time you like to consume a couple beverages with the fans.
Oh, okay. I got you. That's why we bring a flask with us. And sit up there in the press box and cut a full. But that's why we're on the far side in Jacksonville. But that's a whole nother story. All right, BP coming up with sports after a twofer for our friends in Chicagoland.
sweetness, and I like to dance. Running the ball is like Mickey Moore Mance. We had the goal since training camp to give Chicago a Super Bowl champ. And we're not doing this because we're greedy. The Bears are doing it to feed the needy. We didn't come here to look for trouble. We just come here to do the Super Bowl shop.
This is Speedy Willie, and I'm world class. I like running, but I love to get the pass. I practice all day and dance all night. I gotta get ready for the Sunday fight. Now I'm as smooth as a chocolate swirl. I dance a little funky, so watch me, girl. There's no one here that does it like me. My Super Bowl shuffle will set you free.
I'm Samurai Mike, I chop 'em cold. Part of the defense, big and bold. I've been jamming for quite a while, doing what's right and setting the style. Give me a chance, I'll rock you good. Nobody messing in my neighborhood. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle. We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know it's good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm the punky QB known as McMahon. When I hit the turf, I've got no plan. I just throw my body all over the field. I can't dance, but I can throw the field. I motivate the cats I like to tease. I play so cool, I aim to please. That's why you all got here on the double to catch me doing the Super Bowl shuffle.
A mama's boy, Otis, one of a kind. The ladies are looking for my body and my mind. I'm slick on the floor as I can be, but ain't no something gonna get past me. Some guys are jealous of my style and class. That's why some end up on that. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I'm just getting down to the Super Bowl shuffle.
They say Jimbo is our man. If Jimmy can't do it, I sure can. This is Steve, and it's no wonder. I run like lightning, pass like thunder. So bring on Atlanta, bring on Dallas. This is for Mike and Papa Bear Hallis. But I'm not here to feathers ruffle. I just came here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm L.A. Mike and I play it cool. They don't sneak by me cause I'm no fool. I fly on the field and get on down. Everybody knows I don't mess around. I can break them, shake them any time of day. I like to steal it and make them pay. So please don't try to beat my hustle, cause I'm just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. The sack man's coming, I'm your man. Dent is a quarterback slow, he's gonna get bent. We stop the run, we stop the pass. I like to jump guys on there. We love to play for the world best fan. You better start making your Super Bowl plan. But don't get ready or go through any trouble unless you practice the Super Bowl shuffle.
It's Gary here, and I'm Mr. Clean. They call me Hitman, don't know what they mean. They throw it long and watch me run. I'm on my man, one-on-one. Buddies, guys, cover it down to the bone. That's why they call it the 46 zone. Come on, everybody, let's scream and yell. We're gonna do the shuffle, then ring your bell.
You're looking at the frizz, I'm the rookie. I may be large, but I'm no dumb cookie. You see me hit, you see me run. When I kick and pass, we'll have more fun. I can dance, you will see. The others, they all learn from me. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. We are the best shuffling crew,
For you Chicagoland fans, one day you'll get back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it won't be this year.
Yeah. You'll get there before Washington will.
Maybe.
You think?
I don't know.
You'll get there before Detroit will.
Maybe.
Detroit's never been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know that.
Last time they won a championship, 1954.
Wow.
Or was it 57?
I don't know. I wasn't born yet.
Yeah, neither was I, but I know it was before. It was back in the day. All right, that wraps up another edition of John Gill in studio right here on Captain Company in the Morning on flight number 2480. John, you got any parting words of wisdom?
No, just going to go to work. If anybody needs elevator, escalator assistance, please email me at john.gill@premier-oracle.com or call me at 321-316-8558 to set up a free survey.
John Gill, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, on Captain and Company in the Morning. See, I've even got my hand claps right. Oh, my God. We're almost back to some normalcy around here. Hey, where's BP at?
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
From the shores of the St. John's, this is BP with your daily sports wrap presented by Premier Oracle Elevator. John Gill is the man to call, 321-316-8558, and he'll take care of your vertical transportation needs. Starter has been named against the Cleveland Browns over in Carolina. Baker Mayfield insists this is not a redemption year, but he will make his first start at quarterback for the Panthers against the team that gave up on him. Panthers on Monday named Mayfield the starter for the September 11th opener against the Browns, who moved on from the first pick of the 2018 draft after trading with the Houston Texans for Deshaun Watson. We'll see how that turned out. Tom Brady returns to Tampa Bay after an 11-day break from training camp, ending what has been described as an 11-day prearranged break from training camp for personal reasons. The 7-time Super Bowl champion didn't address the media after practicing. Teammates and coach Todd Bowles said the 45-year-old quarterback was sharp throwing the ball and essentially picked up where he left off when he left the team on August 11th. Tight end Cameron Braid said, quote, "If anybody can get away with the 11-day break during training camp, it's Tom. He came back kind of firing on all cylinders. We're all excited he's back and ready to move on." While he was away, Brady missed 2 preseason games that Bowles said the quarterback would not have played in even if he were with the team. Monday night preseason NFL action. The Jets beat the Falcons 24-6. Little League World Series action. The game between Japan and Nicaragua was resumed, and boy, was it a good one. Nicaragua wins after rounding third. Ground ball to the third baseman. Japanese defender tried to make a throw to the plate, threw it wide, and the game-winning run was scored. Final 8-7 in 11 innings. Mind you, a Little League game only goes 7. Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania beat Massapequa, New York 7-1 yesterday. Chinese Taipei blanked Panama 7-zip. Nolensville, Tennessee beat Hagerstown, Indiana 5-2 in 7 innings, and I do stand corrected, they only go 6. Canada falls to Mexico in a shutout 10-0. That was run ruled in 5. And Honolulu, Hawaii shut out Pearl in Texas 6-0. Today's games: Panama versus Nicaragua at 1 o'clock. Hagerstown, Indiana takes on Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania at 3. Canada versus Curacao at 5. And Pearl in Texas takes on Davenport, Iowa at 7. All of those games on ESPN. Major League Baseball scores from yesterday. Plenty of action to talk about on this fine 2 for Tuesday. Kansas City beats Chicago White Sox 6-4. Phillies beat the Reds 4-1. Braves over the Pirates 2-1. Yankees beat the Mets 4-2. Rays beat the Angels 2-1. Texas beats Minnesota 2-1. Cardinals blanked the Cubs 1-zip. Marlins also blanked the A's 3-zip. The A's are terrible this year, by the way. And the Brewers beat the Dodgers 4-0. WNBA playoffs resume today. Game 3 between the Sky and the Liberty. That tips off 9 o'clock on ESPN at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. From the shores of the St. John's, this is BP. This has been your Sports Wrap. Let's get you back to your 2 for Tuesday right here on Captain and Company in the Morning.
Go vote. Go vote.
vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote
today.
Because your vote is your voice.
I'm Val Demings. I'm a wife, a mother of 3 sons, and a grandmother of 5. My parents, a maid and a janitor, raised my 6 siblings and me to fight for what's right. As a social worker, I fought for children. As a police chief, I fought for families to live in safer communities. As your U.S. Senator, I will fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just 1 track left. Well, not just any track. Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive and for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 26th and 27th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
I'm Val Demings. I grew up black and female in Duval County. My family didn't have a lot. In college, I had a work-study job and flipped burgers. I worked my way up to become Orlando's first female chief of police. In the U.S. Senate, you will have a person who will always fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Make some noise! Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Sabb, and I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm a 25-year Army veteran, Colonel retired. Under the current administration, we are facing the threat of increased taxation in the midst of high inflation, a rise in crime, homelessness, and affordable housing shortages, and even parental rights being threatened. We deserve better, and I want to be your public servant and lead our county from governing reactively to proactive and take us to the next level of prosperity in Orange County. Please go to TonySabbForMayor.com, that is TonySabbForMayor.com, and support me in my effort to be your next mayor. Thank you. Paid for and approved by Committee to Elect Tony Sabb.
No kid has ever accomplished what the American Mafia hasn't in 100 years.
When it comes to internet radio, we have
America's home for classic hip-hop, dance, and R&B all day long. Oldschool101.com.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Your sexy ways.
I can't explain what I'm going through. Wish I could find the right words.
Tuesday, Sweet Sensation playing bangers back to back, side to side. Captain Company in the morning. Flight number 2480. Wow, 20 away from 2,500.